So welcome to day 7. This is our last day practicing together for this series. I'm so excited to share with you some of the energy moving postures and breath work for us just to get us started and to get us into the next week. So to start, we are going to write down 5 things that you're grateful for. So again, practicing that right away in the morning, tuning into that frequency of abundance, of gratitude, of joyful thanksgiving. So 5 things. And then after those 5 things, I want you to think about that word or that feeling or that energy that you would like to step into today. So how would you like to show up today? What would you like to embody today? I'm adding another one onto this today. So the second thing I want you to write down is, how do you want to show up this upcoming week? So how do you want this next week to go for you? How do you want to show up? Good. Then I want you to write down 1 to 2 things that you can do to really step into that feeling that you want to embrace today. 1 to 2 small things. Maybe it's simply just having a nutritious breakfast. Maybe it's writing down 5 more things that you are grateful for this morning. So they can be small, simple things. We don't need to make them too big where we feel stressed about them. Okay? And then I want you to write down, what's one thing that you can do this week? Maybe it's a small practice to help you really step into that feeling that you want to feel this week or how you want to show up this week. So maybe some of you are saying, maybe I need to go through the 7 weeks again of just doing these morning practices. That will help me feel grounded. That will help me tune into that, just that energized feeling. Maybe it's to continue the practice of writing down the 5 things that you're grateful for. Maybe it's to organize your home, clean your space, your workspace, so that you are more productive and clear. So what's one thing you can do to help you with that? Alrighty, so we are going to start with some movement. Today's movement is really going to be about building the energy in our 3rd chakra, so our center of power. And we're going to really move some energy today. So it is our last day. We've been doing these gentle practices, so they're still going to be gentle, but there's going to be a little more movement with them. And I want you to know that during any of these practices, if there are emotions that come up, I want you to allow yourself to feel the emotions. This is a very sacred space. Like our yoga mat, our meditation sacred space is the opportunity for us to really process through and release these emotions instead of us, going out into the world and having these interactions with people and then having them come up or even suppressing them. So just allow, if anger, frustration, or sadness, or joyful, or like you start laughing, like just let it happen. It's all meant to happen. So we are going to begin with the Sufi grinds. So really grounding down through the sit bones and through the backs of the legs, just nice seated cross-legged position, however that's comfortable for you. And we're going to inhale forward and then exhale back. Really anchoring our hands either on our shins or on our knees. And going one direction, doesn't matter which direction first. Thinking about inhaling forward, exhaling back. As we inhale forward, our sit bones still stay connected. This is really working on our first two chakras. Really moving that energy, getting the digestive fire going too. Hi, Laura. And then going the other direction. So we're drawing those circles, staying anchored through our lower limbs. You're going to notice that one side maybe feels a little more stiff than the other. That's all part of it. With our practices, we try to find equilibrium in the body. So the equal balance, it's never going to truly, I shouldn't say never, but it's not like we're always supposed to be equal on both sides. But that's just why we practice both sides, so we don't feel kittywampus. All right, so slow the circles down. Good. The next one is we're gently going to come up to a standing position. Yeah, we're going up to standing. So we're going to find archer pose. So it's kind of like a warrior two. So we're standing, our front leg is in front of us. I hope you guys can see this. Front toes are pointing forward. And our back foot is at about a 45-degree angle, or it can be parallel with the back side of your yoga mat. And then our front leg is going to be bent at a 90-degree bend. So you want to make sure that your front knee is stacked over your front ankle. I don't want you to be over too much like so. Like this is going to be way too much. So just finding that. Sometimes I just need to like check in and see what it looks like. Good. And I want you to think about your front heel being in alignment with your back arch of your foot. Then we're going to extend. We're going to have those bear paws like we've done before this week. And I want you to think about bringing your front arm out in front of you, and then we're going to pull back like we're pulling back a bow. On our inhale, we're going to come down. Exhale. We're doing that breath of fire movement as we do this. So I want you to continue to do this and almost think as if you were pulling your mat apart from the midline. Like you're pressing your front foot forward, you're pressing your back foot back. You're strong in your core, your gaze is over your front thumb. Inhale, exhale up. Go as slow or as fast as you need to. You are strong, you are capable, you got it. Push through. Again, if any emotions come up, just know that that's part of it. Allow it to release. This is the sacred space for us to let go of the irritation, the frustration. 2 more. Good. Just bring toes to one side, so we're pivoting over to the other side. See if we have any questions. No. Okay. So again, our back foot is parallel with the short side of our yoga mat, or if you're just not even on a yoga mat, your back foot can be at a 45-degree angle, if that's more comfortable. Front leg is at a 90-degree bend, and our toes are pointing forward. I want you to think about the hip bones coming, especially if you're at a 45-degree angle at the back foot. See how far you can get your hip bones facing forward. Bear paws, tentacles out, extend the front arm like so. So reach it forward, pull back on that bow and arrow. Gazing up over your front thumb. And as we inhale, we come down, exhale up. Really audible breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, removing that energy. I want you to think about finding that golden light at the third chakra, so just below the rib cage. We're tuning into that strong energy. We're really embodying that today so that we can walk into our next week with strength, with courage, and with confidence. And this inner knowing that we've got it. It's going to be a great week. Two more. Take a nice big inhale in. Reach the arms up. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Palms up to touch. Exhale down. One more. Inhale, reach. Gaze up towards the palms. Exhale down. All right. Coming back down onto the floor. This is the next posture and breath work that we're going to be doing. So if you are familiar, if you've practiced yoga before, we're going to be doing a upward facing dog to downward facing dog movement. Always know that you can come down to your knees when you're doing this. So I'll show, this is the non-modified position. So with upward facing dog, we're really just going to bring our hip bones to the floor. Your feet are just, the tops of your feet are flat on the ground. Gazes forward, shoulders away from the ears. I need to catch my breath. Shoulders are away from the ears, shining the chest forward. Gazes up. Then you're going to curl your toes under, bring your hips up and back, downward facing dog. So your hips or your feet are about hip distance apart when you do this. And then you inhale, come down. Exhale up. So always know you can come down to your knees like this. And knees pushing up to downward facing dog. So finding that modification that feels good to you. So we'll begin. So inhaling forward, exhale back. Engaging the core the entire time. Inhale forward. Gentle movement with intention. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhaling forward. Exhale back. Inhaling forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Go as slow or as fast as you need to go, but always keep integrity with the body and how your body's feeling. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Engaging the core each time that you are shifting from up dog to down dog. 2 more times. Inhale forward. Exhale downward facing dog. Inhale forward. Exhale downward facing dog. Bring the knees down. Find child's pose. So hands can either come behind you, or you can stack the hands, or reach the hands forward. Finding your breath here for a moment. And you might notice that the wrists maybe feel a little tender from doing that, just especially that last one. So you can simply just gently bring the fingers back. Do a few just gentle wrist rolls. Massage out the forearms and the wrist areas. Just give yourself some extra love. So I want you to find a seated position, working on some breath work here. So just breathing into the belly. Palms can be flat on our knees, palms facing up, or bringing pointer finger to thumb. Roll the shoulders back and down, breathing in. And then exhale, open mouth. 2 more times. Inhale in. Exhale, open mouth. 1 more time. Inhale in. Exhale, open mouth. And as we do this gentle meditation, I want you to take the inhale in through the nose, and then exhale. As you exhale, open mouth and making the O shape. So that calming breath. So inhaling in. Continuing that breath. And I want you to just drop into your body here. Feel the sit bones connected to the ground beneath you. And I want you to envision or visualize that beautiful beam of light from the top of your head all the way up through the heavens. So through the top of your house, all the way up into the sky and into the heavens. So we're grounded into the earth, but yet we are open to any guidance that might come through to us today. Asking our angels, guides, and guardians, what is it that you would like us to know? What is it that you would like us to do? How would you like us to be of service today? And I want you to visualize both of these forces, the roots coming down from the sit bones and that vessel from the top of the head to the sky. And we're going to call in both support systems, so Mother Earth and our guides, to come through and to bring us any light and energy this morning that our body might be needing. So maybe you see this golden white light coming in from the top of the head. And I want you to visualize or just see where that golden energy is going. Maybe you're saying, I don't really know where it would go. So tune into your body in this moment. How is it feeling? Is there any tension anywhere? Is there any heaviness anywhere? Bringing this awareness to your body, to your mind. Maybe there's tension in the mind. And then we're asking Mother Earth through your roots to give us any nutrient that we might need today and this upcoming week. Maybe it's grounding. Whatever it might be. See that energy coming up from the roots and entering through your body. Beautiful golden light. And just in this moment, knowing that you are supported. At times we might feel like during our healing journey or our journey through self-discovery, it can feel lonely, it can feel confusing. And just knowing that you have these two strong forces that are always with you. Your spiritual guide team, and also Mother Earth. She is supporting us. Take a nice big inhale, and I want you to imagine that golden light radiating in your body to the point where it starts to just, that light beams out from you and into your energetic force field. And know that this golden light protects you, it surrounds you, it allows you to attract the beautiful experiences, the abundant experiences that you desire. And know that you are worthy of those things. Take a nice big inhale in. Blow it out 2 more times. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, come back to this space. Woo! Feels good. All right. Said a prayer for our cards before we started today. Just shuffling them, seeing what guidance is coming through to help us with today, and perhaps just with this week too. So asking, what is it that they want us to know today? What is it that they want us to do? Okay, we got 2 cards. Ooh. Okay. The first card is, I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. You see the caterpillar and then transforming into a butterfly. It's quite beautiful just for everything that we have really dove into this week, right? Some of this might be completely new to you. And this is the process. This is the journey. And then the second one is, I unleash my wilderness and choose to be free. Not wilderness. I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. So where in your life are you maybe holding back from being truly you, or from expressing what's true to you? I like how in the practice sometimes I just tell you, like, let it go. Like, just let all that, the limiting beliefs that we have, or the energy that we hold from other people, or that worry, or, I would say worry. Like, we worry so much about what other people think of us. And this is even a practice that I still am practicing, of just not worrying so much about what other people are going to say or think, and just being me. Stepping into who I authentically am with confidence and continuing on the path of transformation. So let's read these super quick. Where are we at for time? We're going a little over today, but that's okay. Okay, first card. From the moment we leave the womb, we journey through many life cycles and transform along the way. Growth is a natural process and change is inevitable. You're going through metamorphosis and expanding with increasing beauty. Honor your growth and allow a joyful lightness to enter your journey. Butterfly has arrived as a symbol of grace, joy, flight, and transformation. She's a messenger fluttering about with alluring light and expressive color. From a slow-moving caterpillar to a tightly wound cocoon, into an exquisite butterfly in the sky. She does not deny the natural process of her evolution. It's what makes her so incredibly special. Butterfly is here to remind you that you're right on track to becoming an expression of your highest self. Have patience with your purpose. Cool. Second one that came through is wild. So I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. We have a full moon coming up too, so this is good. There is a primal and wild nature at the core of your being that demands to be heard. Sometimes we need to leap freely as the wind sweeps us into a vast forest. Other times we need to express our wildness within our community. Wolf has arrived to remind you of your unique wild spirit and your ability to choose how you express it. She also represents a balance between your own needs and the needs of your tribe. Wolves are fiercely loyal to their mates and live in socialized packs. They're also strong individuals and curious explorers. Choose what freedom means to you as you embark on a journey of personal discovery. And that really goes in with what we were talking about in the first card, right? So choose what feels good for you with this, not what everyone else is doing, or what you think everyone else will think. As clear as the wolf's howl at the moon, learn to hear your inner voice and unleash your wildness. So really tuning into what feels good for you in this journey. So I'd love to hear what comes up for you when you see and hear about these two cards. And also a thank you for being here with me. Oh, Kona, you want to say hi? I'll show you my puppy. Hi, Bubbles. Oh, hello. He's unimpressed. Thank you so much for being here and practicing with me these past 7 days. It's a joy and it's been an honor. And I appreciate and love each and every one of you. So thank you so much. Let me know how this experience was for you and if you would like more challenges and experiences like this. Love.